in many ways levels the playing field in socioeconomic spheres, and it also provides different ways of accelerating access to services and information. As a country, we've set ambitious targets to have 60% of our adult population equipped with digital skills, and that means for the youth population, we're already looking at 100%. With a fast-growing digital economy that is disrupting our norms and the future of the workplace, we are constantly challenging ourselves to reskill, to upskill our workforce, but also to be active participants in the digital economy. So today, as we launch the Smart Africa Digital Academy, this comes as an addition to our tiered structure of upskilling professionals and enhancing their skills and fluency with digital technologies to both increase their competence and competitiveness in the workforce, but also to foster innovation through increased capabilities. And I really want to thank the Smart Africa team, DG and your team, for being such a valuable partner that consistently supports the digital transformation agenda across Africa.
The unprecedented opportunity for Africa to leapfrog comes from the demographic wealth of our youth in our young continents and the growing access to skilled jobs. SADA Rwanda is launched today as a platform which aims to reduce the critical digital skill gap within the burgeoning digital ecosystem of Rwanda to support the rapidly evolving digital economy. The target has been to strengthen the technical ability of Rwanda workforce by training and certifying the government's IT staff in advanced ICT. Honorable guests, ladies and gentlemen, as we transform Africa into a single digital market, the time has come to take this important step today with the launch of the Smart Africa Digital Academy in Rwanda as the first country to pilot the SADA initiative in the African continent. Honorable ministers, honorable guests, ladies and gentlemen, as I close my remark, allow me to thank the government of Rwanda, to all our partners, including the Federal Ministry of Cooperation and Development and the World Bank for their cooperation and support.
It's an honor for me to represent Germany today, this morning at this event. As German ambassador, I want to support the effort and the policies of my government and its development work to foster digitalization in Africa. When applied properly and inclusively, it has an enormous positive influence on people's lives.
Improved regulations, policies and implementation could also boost technology adoption and have significant impact on poverty reduction, and this is why we are happy to support this initiative. And so on behalf of the World Bank, I am really very happy to be here today and to be physically here present to launch this Smart Africa Digital Academy. As you know, Rwanda has distinguished itself as a country that has bet big on digitization. It's really a champion as a means to accelerate and reduce poverty. And the National Strategy of Transformation recognizes ICT as a cross-cutting enabler for development. Greater digital adoption and ICT-driven innovation is seen as instrumental to supporting productivity gains across both primary and non-primary sectors. And the World Bank is very pleased to be a key partner in this journey.
Technology has never been more important to humanity. There is a driving need for exponentially more computing, and semiconductors are the underlying technology powering the digitalization of everything, and this is being accelerated by what our CEO, Pat Gelsinger, calls the 4 superpowers. As part of our Intel Digital Readiness Program, the Digital Readiness for Leaders program seeks to empower government leaders on emerging technologies such as AI, cloud, 5G connectivity, and intelligent edge to drive informed policy making. Today is the 22nd of March 2022. And this day marks the 6-month, it's not the year yet, but it marks the 6-month anniversary of the official signing of the MOU between Intel and Smart Africa, which shows our commitment to strengthen our partnership and collaboration with Smart Africa and SADA.
Specifically around skills, Africa, we all know, has a massive amount of youth. It's also known that innovation, and also when it comes to digital, the fastest adopters are youth. And so for me, it's a great opportunity for Africa to leapfrog, only even using capacity building. And Kumbi made a very astute remark when she was speaking, saying that capacity building is a very important infrastructure.
Capacity building is one part of a whole ecosystem, and if we have these youth and these innovators who've got great ideas, we also need to make sure that we are working agilely and open-mindedly on the regulation front and the policy front. And I think that is, for me, the most exciting thing about the Smart Africa Digital Academy, and also the initiative about agile regulation, because it's very important, I think, to see these things together, because policy making, and this was something our federal minister also mentioned in her video, is a way to enable, and it's a way to really kind of try and capitalize on the potentials, whilst always considering very seriously what are the risks and how can we try and minimize, avoid those risks. And one of those, of course, is the digital divide, seen from an ecosystem perspective. We have to think of all the different elements in there. And so I also think it's great to have the cooperation here with the initiative, the Alliance for Affordable Internet, because they do some great work on that. So I think this ecosystem approach is fantastic. And I think already especially in COVID, we've already seen that policymakers and regulators can work agilely, and we should just be supporting that more, because it's not a common approach generally in policymaking and regulation.
I always joke with my friends and say that if Africa was a woman, I would marry her without asking questions. That is how much I love the continent. So that has been my dream from the very beginning, to find myself working in a world-class industry, to find myself working at the age of technology. And that would not have been possible without the intentional leadership that we have in Smart Africa, that we have here in Rwanda, that is driving us towards the future that we really want. And I want to say thank you again. Thank you so much. I don't know how to express the gratitude I have and that of my colleagues, but I can only wish that you can look at my face, you see the smile on my face, and you know that this means so much to all of us.
Without taking a long closing remark, just to thank Honorable Minister, the ministers who were with us and who had to leave, and the representative of the German government, our partners, the World Bank, Isabelle, Intel, Dr. Bienvenue, HPE, we heard, and also GIZ, all the participants here today. I think today is a milestone that we've all seen. And before even this baby was born, it was already in motion. Now I just wonder, now it's born, what is going to happen? So we definitely run, and we're confident that the DNA and the leadership of the government of Rwanda will propel this initiative to another level. We'd like also to assure, on behalf of DG Lassina Kone and the entire team, that we are behind you and will support you for the success of this initiative.